is going on, everybody? Your boy has played the demo at E3 for The Legend of Zelda Breath of Fire 4 times, 4 demo playthroughs of the game, and I need to whet your appetite for what we have in store in 2017. So without further ado, this is my review hype score of The Legend of Zelda Breath of Fire E3 demo build. So the very first thing that pops out to you is when Link wakes up from the resurrection cave. He's been asleep for 100 years and he goes out into the open world. But even before you go out in the open world, you run into a wall and you have to push X. Jumping. This game right off the bat lets you know we are breaking all of the conventions of your traditional Zelda game. And so Link jumps, grabs onto the wall like Spider-Man, climbs up, and then he runs out of the cave. And the first thing that hits you is how huge the world is. Nintendo has said that this game is 12 times larger than Twilight Princess. That lets you know how large the game is. But it's not just the size of the game, it's the details. For example, you can light things on fire. So what, Obi-Wan? Other games you can do that too. But in other games, when you light something on fire, there's a prescriptive animation where the thing lights up, poof, goes into flames, whatever. But in this game, let me show you the details. You have to pay attention to the direction where the wind is blowing when you're lighting the fire, because the fire will spread in that direction, meaning if enemies are in the direction the wind is blowing, you can use the fire to your advantage. That is just one example of how detailed this game is. Another example, I was able to talk to JC from Nintendo Treehouse, and when you go to Moblin camps, when the Moblins see you, the first thing they do, they run to their little bench and they grab their sticks. What he told me was, try sneaking up on the Moblins and steal their weapons and see what happens. They don't have any weapons to run to. That shows you the creativity and how much detail has been placed in this game. As far as the gameplay, this is the most freedom Link has ever had in any game. He has the most control inputs in this game than any other Zelda game. For example, if you click down the left stick, Link crouches and he can start sneaking up on enemies, sneaking up on different animals you want to hunt. And while you're sneaking, there is a sound meter that lets you know how loud you are. And so much more controls in this game. He can jump. He can shield surf, he can paraglide. Even when you're attacking enemies, you can now dodge, and there's like a Matrix slow motion animation, which is so cool. And then it triggers off a combo that you can do to different enemies, and depending on the weapon you have equipped, different combos will spring. And so Link controls very smooth. I did hear someone once say that there's some frame rate issues once you get into combat, but I never once experienced any hiccups as far as the frame rate. I don't know what the frame rate is, but the controls were smooth. I do believe the Wii U version is running at 720p, but graphically the game is beautiful. The resolution does not take away from the game experience one bit. And mind you, this is the Wii U version, and so we'll have to wait and see what the NX version looks like. But this game is just fun. This is a huge open world, almost a sandbox type of game. For example, when you first come out of the cave, you really could go anywhere. Yes, the game gently nudges you to go down and talk to that old man by the fire camp. But you know what I did in one of my playthroughs of the demo? I said, I'm not gonna go talk to that man. I turned around and I started to climb the wall up behind me. I found squirrels up there, squirrels and acorns. And so you can really do whatever you want in this game. There are no restrictions. It's been a long time where I can just go in a game, walk around, mess around with the environment, and just have fun. The hunting in the game is cool. Even the cooking, getting different ingredients from what you pick up to make different power-ups is cool. You're gonna be able to upgrade your weapons. You're gonna be able to upgrade your armor. This game takes the cake as far as Zelda is concerned. And so let's put up that hype meter. What am I going to give this game? This game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Wii U, gets a score of hype. This game is hype. I can't wait to play this game. And so this is just the demo build of the game, but I had to give you a hype score of this game. Also, before you guys go, I gotta show you some E3 swag that I got from Nintendo. Now this land art everyone got just by attending E3. This is cool, man. And the best thing I got was this. I got two of them. I gave one to my older son and one to my older daughter. They are so lucky for having a dad that's a gamer. They were over the moon when they got this. This is a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild coin. You got the symbol of the Sheikah on the back, and it has some weight to it. This is so cool. And of course, you get the shirts for playing the game. So that's it. That's my hype score for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I can't wait till it comes out on the NX. You guys know that's the version I'm picking up. So if you are a Nintendo gamer, make sure you click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo.